Hi, my name is Paula Jestings. I'm a student at Northeastern University. This week in our class we're looking at YouTube used as a marketing tool in business. Particularly we're looking at its pros and cons. As Levinson notes in his book, YouTube is seen by the people in general as a vote for democracy. It lets anybody, doesn't have to be an expert, a producer or director, or videographer, anybody in the public can make their own video. So it's really kind of neat. It gives just the average amateur person the opportunity to get their video up on screen and potentially viewed by hundreds or thousands. A little bit of what we're finding is it doesn't just happen overnight. One of the pros is much as a social networking tool, business have to kind of work on their relationship, work on their connections in order to get the highest viewing. We have seen great success though since YouTube came into existence in 2005. Just last November they estimated that some 12.9 videos were viewed in the month of November, which is really astonishing. Where it first started out as more of a kind of music-oriented videos and comic, it's kind of a real social thing. We're seeing now that it's being used in politics. It was very strongly used and successfully by Obama's campaign in 2008. A nod to religion, Pope Benedict has his own site for the Catholic Church. We're seeing it in all avenues, really. Businesses using it, for schools are using it. It's really kind of really branching out into areas that people hadn't intended, even in its original inception. The logo for YouTube is broadcast yourself, and I think that's really kind of the biggest asset, is that anybody can do it. Politics, music, comedy, human interest, religion. Levinson's viral video replaces the word of mouth. So that's where it's being spread from person to person, and links are being sent, and people are linking their videos. One of the really neat features of YouTube is that when you go and visit a video, for instance, for this particular class, I was looking at some of the ones that were recommended by the instructor for YouTube and in business, in marketing. And to the right, there's all kinds of related videos that come up. So that kind of like just supports one supports the next. On the con side, it's not automatic that your video will get a huge audience. And again, that goes back to the thing of you have to develop your relationships and your connections. Because it is an open system, it does allow anybody to load in. So they can load in violence, they can load in slander, that sort of thing. Those videos can be removed, but it's, it's still, it can get in there because it is an open system. Some concerns are copyright privileges, and that's certainly something that to be addressed. Levinson speaks to the point that if it's not a money-making proposition, then maybe that's something that we need not be concerned about. One of the really neat things I think about YouTube is that it's free. There are services that you can pay for that will have analytical value to them. That's maybe one of the big downsides for business right now, and may draw businesses from jumping into it. It does not have the same analytical values as some of the old media. But they are working on that, and there are some premium sites. One of them is TubeMogul, which you load in your video into one site, and then in turn it goes out to many different sites. And for pay for premium, there is analytical input that's available. So really, I think that YouTube is here to stay. I think that it grew exponentially, and certainly has branched out into areas I think that the original developers probably didn't even anticipate, and I'm not sure that Google even knew when they jumped on board with YouTube. I think we're kind of in the process now of getting up to speed with its capabilities and kind of what we can do and the concerns and the cons, how to address those. I think it's here to stay, and I think that there's a lot more that we'll learn from YouTube. Thank you.